Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays to you and yours. It's gonna be a regular day for me. I don't do anything. I'm alone for Thanksgiving, like pretty much my whole life. Even growing up with family, we really weren't big on Thanksgiving. My mother makes Cornish hen. She doesn't eat turkey, and we may have like a few other like items. We weren't really big on holidays or birthdays or anything. So it's just a normal day. Even like our own holidays that we would have, we weren't really as big on it either. And so it's just a normal day. And I know other people, they have a bigger holiday where they spend time with their family members and their uncles and aunts and whatnot, or travel to other places or whatever. And it's a big family gathering. I personally do wish that Thanksgiving was actually Thanksgiving. Um, I would say like years ago when I was like younger, I used to think, well, I wish I could, eat with family, and because I do have a very big family. But now as I get older, I grew very numb to it, and I'm very used to it. Like I'm very used to it. I don't really um like care about it or much or whatever. It's just a normal day. It's a normal day. And yeah. So how's everybody? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? So I would like some Cornish hen though. That's one thing I do like. I love Cornish hen. I don't know if any of you ever had Cornish. It's like a hen. A hen is like, it's not well, it's a smaller form of a chicken. It's a baby chicken, and it's like your own personal chicken that you can eat, and it's in the shape of how a turkey looks after it's cooked, and it's actually really good. So I wouldn't mind eating that. The only thing I dislike about it is that it has a lot of skin to it. There's not a lot of meat inside of it. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Um, so so yeah, yeah. So tomorrow is a normal day, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with. Let me see if I have someone in the comments. Okay. So are you guys celebrating Thanksgiving? My birthday also just passed. It was a normal day. Every single year around this time, especially during my birthday, I always have like something that I'm dealing with. Um, and I always like can't really celebrate or do something for my birthday, do something special for my birthday. Like I do remember 2 years ago when I turned 30, I wanted to do something. Um, and I actually wanted to I was thinking about maybe going to Florida, maybe going to Pensacola or something, and going to the beach and getting a hotel by the beach and actually celebrating my 30th birthday by myself. But I didn't do it because um, money reasons, job reasons. And last year I think last year it was the same, about the same reason, and then this year it's the same reason too. And so every single year around this time, there's always some issues that I have with jobs and stuff. It's either getting a job or having to live. Um, I wouldn't say paycheck to paycheck. I would have some extra spending money, but it wouldn't be enough for me to celebrate or do anything um, vacation wise. So, so yeah. So I didn't do anything for my 30 seconds either. So, not that I did anything for my 25th or my 21st, because I didn't. But I wanted to do something for my 30th, but I didn't do it. So, but yeah. So, that's that. I don't really have much else to talk about. Besides the fact that I don't know, just actually watching some of the View stuff. I still watch the View. I was watching, what they were saying and stuff like that. And a lot of people are actually hating on that show. And they're seeing what I saw and what I've been saying like years ago. Even a lot of people who supports the show and agree with him politically are now starting to see Alyssa to who she truly is. And if you actually go on my community page, you can see a tweet that I had screenshotted that I shared on my community page, where I replied to one of her where I replied to one of Alyssa Farah's mother when she was talking about Alyssa Farah, and I was like, well, your daughter has no real convictions, and she just changed, you know, how she is politically so she can get a job on The View, get a job on CNN, and be an instructor at a college. And I don't blame her father for not going to her wedding, and da 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 da. And so a lot of y'all had a problem that I said that. Well, that's because what I said was true. You know, she's only doing it because of a job. And so now, since Trump won, yesterday she said that she agreed with 75% of Trump policies. And I said, okay, well, she said that. I'm like, okay, well, you're going to get a lot of scrutiny from people who actually believed in you. But I knew who she was. And so, and then I could kind of see like Ana Navarro kind of shading her a bit, but Ana Navarro is no different than she is. Ana Navarro is just who Alyssa Farah is, but she is supporting the other side. You know, she's supporting the left. You know, so she's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just they're supporting different people. So yeah, and then a lot of people that go on TV or that are in radio or in media or whatever, that's what they do. They literally go against their moral compass. They go against how they truly feel about something, and they do shit for a paycheck, you know, even if it's against what they believe. You see it all the time. It happens all the time in media. You know, it's like, it's kind of like us regular folks working a job, and you cannot be who you are 100% at your job because you'll get fired, or you just don't want trouble with HR or whatever, so you can't really say certain things at work. You can't really talk about politics or sexuality or religion, you know, stuff that they put in the HR handbook. And so there's a way you have to act at a job in order to keep it. Does that make sense? And so when you think about it on a TV spectrum, it's like there's a way you have to act on TV to keep your job. Of course, there's rules you have to follow. And then there's people who actually do a little bit more to that and decide to go against their actual values and beliefs just for the sake of the audience that watches the show in order to stay on that show and get a paycheck. And so that's what Ana Navarro does, and that's what Alyssa Farah does. So, I mean, it's pretty evident, you know. Yeah, even people who I actually like for example, Jedediah Biel, I actually liked her, but when she actually got fired from The View, although she said she was leaving, but she got fired. When she got fired from The View, she even like went even more conservative. You know what I mean? Because now I'm not saying she wasn't who she was on The View. I do feel like she was who she was on The View, but you can see more of her personality showing when she did her YouTube channel, right? Same thing with Megyn Kelly. Like when Megyn Kelly was on NBC, it was like, okay, you kind of seem like a news anchor lady. Like it's boring, you know what I mean? And then now she got her own show on Sirius XM where it's uncensored. It's like that's her personality. That's who she is. So it's like you cannot be who you truly are on corporate TV. You can't, especially if you are like politically different than the show that you're on. Politically, we're talking about politics here. Politically different, you know. Unless like your father is some like powerful man, like Meghan McCain, for example. You know, if you're just someone like a Jedediah Biel or someone that doesn't come from a powerful family, then it's like you can't be like that on TV. You know. So yeah. But yeah, that show's getting hit. You know, it's just like every day's Trump talk. I'm like, good grief, the man won already. Stop talking about the man. They've been talking, they literally talked about that man when he wasn't, and he's still not even president. I'm like, can you just talk about something else? You know? So yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out if that was a lie, what Whoopi said about that bakery in Staten Island, or if actually their broiler actually went down and they couldn't honor the cupcakes during that time. you know, because there's a lot of scrutiny still that's going on around that. Um, but yeah, you know, so I miss making videos and stuff like that. But honestly, y'all, I don't have the energy, and I'm not really motivated to make videos like I used to. Um, like I don't know. I miss it though. I miss doing it. It's just like it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of stuff you have to do. And it's not just getting on camera and talking. There's, you know, you gotta do other shit like before that and after that. And I don't want to do the editing part. I don't want to do the description part. I don't want to do the thumbnail. I don't want, you know, sometimes I don't even want to turn on the camera. I don't, you know, it's just like I miss doing it. I like it. My ideal job would be to have a team to do it for me. I just get on camera and I talk, and then they handle the rest. That would be the ideal job to have. It's kind of like Wendy Williams. She came to work, she sat in her chair for an hour, she talked on camera, and then she has producers, she has editors, she has people to do the job, you know, for her. And then maybe she'll do an hour meeting after, an hour meeting before she'll go on TV, and that's it. That's what I would like. That's the ideal dream that I would like. Just to be there, you have a team, you talk your shit on camera, and then maybe you do a meeting after, maybe you prep for the show. Okay, that's cool. I don't mind prepping and doing my homework. That's fine. I just don't want to do the technicalities of editing, thumbnails, da 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 da, you know. So, and I never did like that. I never liked doing it. So I mean, it's draining. It's definitely draining. It's draining. So, but I do miss it. Like I do like the fact that you can grow a channel and you can have an audience and you can connect with people. I know a lot of content creators, when they get so big and they get so many people that follow them, they kind of lose their sense of being personal with the audience, because now it's just like a whole bunch of people with usernames that are commenting and stuff like that. Personally speaking, I'm not like that at all. It does get to the point where you have like over 1,000 people that comment on your page. Of course, you cannot respond to 1,000 people, and of course, you can't be personal with 1,000 people. But if you see the same person that comment on your YouTube video all the time, then that person, of course, should be someone that you should know. You know what I mean? And that you should like show appreciation to, right? So, like, even when I was like growing and stuff like that, I didn't lose that. You know what I mean? I didn't treat people, oh, you know, they're just commenters commenting on the page. No, like I actually like doing that, and I'm like that in real life. It's kind of like if you get the same customer that comes to your restaurant or your job, and you're like, oh hey Janet, how are you? How are the kids? Da, 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 da. It's the same thing that I do with YouTube. Oh hey, like, oh hey, so and so, hey so and so, hey so and so. So I've always been that way, you know, and I still am. You know, if I get people that comment and stuff like that, I'm like, oh hey, you know. So yeah. And I don't like how people, they lose that when they get really big. They just start to forget about people who were there in the beginning and stuff like that, or who just been a supporter, beginning, middle, end, whatever. So, but yeah, nothing's been going on. Other than that, I mean, I picked up a seasonal job that I have that can pay the bills, and it's actually not, I'm not going to jinx it, but it's an okay job. It's not too bad of a job. So, and I've just been thinking what my next move's going to be. I'm not really sure. I'm like all over the place. I think I have like ADHD. I'm sure I have either ADD or ADHD. I know I have OCD. I'm sure I have like ADHD or ADD, because it's like one moment I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and it's like, you know. So I mean, I miss YouTube. I really do want to go back on YouTube and make videos. I really do, and I've been saying that for the longest. I definitely don't want to be on this channel anymore, because this channel is, I don't think it can be revived. So I would have to start from scratch. I don't know, maybe I can test the waters a bit, but because I think there's a bug on this channel. I think this channel is just like ruined, because even when I don't make videos and as the days go by, I still lose subscribers. And so I don't know if people are watching videos or seeing some videos that they don't like and they're unsubscribing, or if there's just like a bug on my channel and that's the reason why I'm losing subscribers. I had that issue in the past before I made my change politically, and my channel had maybe a bug or something like that. So I feel like there could be a bug on it. I don't know for sure, you know. So I kind of do want to start from scratch. Of course, that means I would have to apply. I would have to get like 1,000 subscribers to end up making money and stuff like that. So I would have to start over. But I don't know if I should test the waters on here first. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I know there's like so many other channels now that make that react to videos about The View. Like before there was only like me and this other YouTuber that still makes videos about The View. And then there are others too, but they were like smaller channels. But now it's like these big channels that are, you know, using even past clips, like old popular clips from the past that can be relevant today. And they're talking about The View and everything. So it's a lot of people are talking about it now. So yeah. I mean, nothing's gonna go on with me. Your boy just ate. I just came home, and I was like, let me come on YouTube to see if I can talk to people who still like me. Maybe 1 or 2 people. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. If you still want to cash at me, you can. JOA official. That would be much appreciation. I would appreciate that a lot. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat a lot. Don't worry about if you're dieting, whatever. This is your day to enjoy your food. Don't get into that. Eat. And then you can, you know, go back to your normal routine tomorrow. All right? Deuces. Remember that? Yeah.